Here's another one very similar to the last one. Say to a girl, I really like you, but I get the impression that you just like me for my ass. Is that true? And the girl is going to be like, no, I like you for more than that. And then you can say to her, what are 3 things that you like about me besides my good looks? Alright, let's move on to an example a little bit different than those last 2. If I catch a woman looking at me from across the room, I'll approach her and say something like, you've been gawking at me for like 5 minutes and you haven't even come up and introduced yourself. God. Now this is a great example of using a male stereotype on a woman. It's usually the woman accusing a man of leering at her. You're reversing it. Now this is going to take a lot of balls, but if it's done right, you're going to get a big laugh and you're going to put the interaction with her in a very powerful direction. The sexual frame is that she's gawking at you and she doesn't even have the social courtesy to come up and introduce herself. Now this is going to hit several compliance triggers. One obvious one is apposition of opposites. You're doing the opposite of maybe what she's used to, which is men gawking at her, especially if she's a gorgeous woman. Instead, you're accusing her of gawking at you. And this is confusing, and that's going to make her more compliant. Another compliancy trigger at work here is reciprocity, quid pro quo. The message you're sending is that she can stare at you, but she needs to reciprocate through introducing herself to you. You're literally creating a gift out of thin air and then making her return the gift via introducing herself. Another compliancy trigger at work here is commitment and consistency. By getting her to reciprocate, she's buying into the sexual frame that she was gawking at you. This commitment is going to make her future behaviors and feelings about you consistent with liking you and gawking at you. This sexual frame is also going to build arousal inside her body. Her need to reciprocate is a giant tension loop, and that's where the arousal is going to come from. And this is going to fill her sexual need to be physically aroused. The sexual frame is also going to help create the perceptual filter of comfort. You're not forcing yourself upon the girl. Instead, you're emotionally driving her to want to introduce herself. So within this frame, she's chasing you as opposed to you chasing her. Also, quid pro quo, reciprocity is going to help build the perceptual filter of comfort. By her returning a gift to you, it's going to build a feeling of rapport between the both of you, and that's going to help create the perceptual filter of comfort. Also, commitment and consistency is at work here. The fact that she is committing to liking you is going to give her a self-image of someone who likes you, and that's going to make her feel more comfortable getting sexual with you later on.